The world's best airport has become the hub of Singapore's largest COVID-19 cluster today. As of 14 May, Changi Airport has 59 cases. A majority of those infected are airport workers. Here's a look at how the virus took off from ground zero of the airport. This is where it began. This finger pier juts out from Terminal 3. It contains a gatehole lounge and an aero bridge gate for passengers to board and alight from airplanes. Here, airport staff, immigration officers, cleaners, auxiliary police officers process the arrival of passengers, mainly from higher-risk countries, including in South Asia. When it's time for the workers to take a break, many go to the kopitiam food court and shops at basement 2 of the terminal. The authorities believe that this is how the virus traveled from infected workers to members of the public, making the airport the largest cluster out of 13 active ones in Singapore.
That zone is our equivalent of Ward 9D, like Tan Tock Seng Hospital. Most, in fact, congregate around one zone, and this is the zone with a finger pier and then the conveyor belt and immigration. And from that zone, workers go have their meals at the T3 basement 2 commercial areas and the food court. And we suspect from there, it transmitted to members of public that visited the place.
Common toilets are also another possibility, he adds. Ward 9D was ground zero of the Tan Tock Seng Hospital cluster, which sprung up on 28 April. It now has 45 cases. Changi Airport has since superseded that with 59 cases. The first infected worker, an 88-year-old cleaner deployed at Terminal 3, was found to be COVID-19 positive on May 5th. The cluster now includes 12 cleaners, 4 ICA officers, and 21 airport personnel. Among members of the public, 22 visitors and close contacts have been infected. They include a housewife, a Victoria Junior College student, and a Gojek driver. Steps have been taken to contain the cluster. All Changi Airport passenger terminal buildings and Jewel Changi Airport are closed to the public for 2 weeks from 13 May. All airport workers in operating terminals are required to test for COVID-19. Members of the public who had visited Changi Airport Terminal 3 since May 1st will be offered free COVID-19 testing. One key measure is the segregation of airport workers working in higher risk and lower risk zones.
Now the airport will have higher risk zone, lower risk zone. I just visited them this morning. And if it's higher risk zone, the workers are cohorted. So if you work in the higher risk zone, you stay within that. You are donning full PPE, category 2 now. Cleaners, in fact, category 1. And you consume your meals will be catered within the zone. You consume your meals within the zone. You don't come out.
Passengers arriving from higher risk and lower risk countries will also be separated using individual piers, arrival immigration hall, baggage belts, and toilets. The authorities are hopeful that the worker cluster can be contained. What is more worrisome is the leakage of hidden cases out into the broader community.
What's more of greater concern to us is that there are many people, many members of the public who would have visited the airport in the last few weeks. We are also concerned that there may be hidden cases that would have leaked out into the community and we are unable to detect them.
This has prompted the government to announce on Friday tougher measures. They include reducing the size of social gatherings from 5 to 2 and working from home as a default mode. And given how the kopitiam food court of Terminal 3 has been identified as a venue for how the airport cluster spread, the authorities have banned dining in across all eateries, from hawker centres to restaurants. This state of heightened alert in Singapore will last 1 month, until June 13th.